And welcome back to Game Smash. We're doing a quick look. And I got a special guest, Alex, once again from Game of Thrones.
Hey everyone, how's it going?
All right, and we're gonna do Bloodborne, which I've talked about a lot. I've been pretty much playing this game for like the last couple weeks.
All right.
And it's fun, but we're gonna just show the basic stuff, how to make your character and whatnot. And I would keep it around 4. Just do 4. Yeah, just do 4. I don't.
You don't want it to be hard to see.
Yeah, exactly. I would keep most of this the same.
I don't remember changing much, except
no.
I think I remember changing the camera sensitivity. I maxed it.
You maxed? Oh yeah, you're one of those.
I play unlocked a fair bit, so.
Okay.
Oh, yeah.
Oh yes, pale blood.
I like to be able to see what's behind me at a moment's notice.
Yeah, but definitely this game for sure. Definitely best PS4 game.
It's up there.
It's up there for sure. Like honestly, this was the reason why I bought a PS4 in the first place, was because I was like, yeah, I want to play Bloodborne and it's exclusive.
Same for me.
Yeah.
I've been playing it like crazy too.
Yeah. So, and I love the aesthetic, and this guy is really creepy. He's got a really big hat. That's why he's awesome.
Top hat.
Top hats for the win. But yeah, now we're gonna go into character creation. So first, probably enter your name. Let's start with enter your name. What are we gonna call our test guy?
Moment's notice. Not really thinking of much.
How about Gregor or something like that?
Gregor. Okay.
Siegfried. I don't know.
I will go with Gregor.
Yeah, Gregor.
Sure.
Why not? Keep the aesthetic. We don't want to call him like Gunet 69 or something like that. That would be a little bit less.
No.
Yeah.
No.
And then our age. Why not? So there's a decent amount of customization. You can make your guy old.
Let's just see what the difference is initially.
It's not super noticeable. I think you can
see wrinkles
on your face. So if you want to be a wrinkly old man, go for it.
Yeah. We're gonna go with young.
Yeah, go with young. All right. And origin. This is
actually the big important part for your starting build. So for you beginners out there, there's a couple of good options to start with. I don't recommend your first build go with arcane, just because you don't get a lot of benefits in the beginning, and that's where you're going to be struggling the most. So you either want a lot of health, or you want a mix of strength and skill based on whichever you prefer.
Right.
So Lone Survivor is a good one. You get the most health out of anybody. Troubled Childhood is good for a skill build. You get a lot of endurance as well, so you can let out some long combos and possibly kill.
Endurance is basically your stamina bar.
Stun lock.
Yeah.
You can pretty much just stun lock somebody if you have enough endurance. Some of the earlier enemies.
Exactly.
Doesn't work on players though. Beware of that.
Yeah, but we'll get to that later. But yeah, so how are we gonna build this guy?
I think we're gonna go with Lone Survivor. It gives us a lot of flexibility and you just hard to kill. That's a good way to start.
And we're just gonna keep him generic man. We should give him like
let's show off the features, but I'm not gonna mess around with it too much.
I would say give him a voice, give him some new hair.
You got young, yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, how do you test it?
The classic. You just smash the grunt button. I love that one. Go aged, please.
All right.
Because that deaf
it doesn't
cry,
suit our character.
It doesn't suit it at all.
He sounds very old. But when you look at him, you're like, wow, that's his voice.
I just love that deaf cry. Just now you gotta go very burly. Gotta go very burly. Very burly. Or what are you thinking? Burly upper body?
I don't know.
Yeah. I would say go to face details. And let's give this guy some new hair.
Sure, let's do that.
All right, so we can give him some new hair.
So you got quite a few choices here.
Oh yeah, that's the one. All right.
There's your military haircut, I guess. Yeah. You got, I don't know.
Couple different choices. It's weird that some of the hairstyles are very similar to the girls' hairstyles as well.
Well, yeah.
It kind of makes sense with the time period, so, but yeah. It's still kind of weird.
Oh man.
Oh yeah. See what I mean?
God.
So like
you can make some
literally
really funky characters, that's for sure.
Yeah. Let's go for, you know what, go for that. Go back. Go for that one. I think it's standard.
Okay, sure.
Okay, why not? I don't know, make the hair color like, I don't know, red or something.
You can
actually
use
show
palette, so you don't have to mess up with the RGB.
Yeah, are we just gonna go brownish? Doesn't matter. I mean,
sure.
Yeah, we'll go that. That's good enough.
Let's go darker.
Darker.
Sure.
And beard? Can we give him a beard? We should be able to give him a beard.
Okay.
All right.
We're going for like a rock star.
Yeah. Look? Oh, go back. Go do the biggest one. Do the biggest. Yes. And make that one brown.
Oh.
Okay. No, that's brow color. We need to go to beard.
Oops. Oh, we'll probably get that.
We'll get that later. But... All right. And yes, right. Yes. I'm loving it. This is Gregor. This is the man of the hour.
Okay.
All right. I think that's pretty good. That's all we really need. But there's a lot of different features. You can go into details. Give him glasses. We got to give him glasses. You got it.
Okay.
That's down in pupils. Go out and down.
Facial features.
No, right there.
No? Okay.
And just glasses.
I haven't put any glasses
on give him sunglasses. Wait. Give him those ones. Yes.
All right.
Yes. Beautiful. I like this guy. He seems like he should be in ZZ Top. All right. Okay. So let's leave that for now.
Sure.
And just I'd go circle one more time.
Wait, you want this guy in your favorites? Right?
Oh, okay, of course, yeah, clearly. So put that.
You want to be able to remake this guy?
Yeah, this is gonna be my arcane build for sure. So go circle one more time, and there we go. We'll finish up, and we'll start the game with Gregor.
Okay.
Finalize contract. This is actually a recent thing that just happened. Before, all you would be staring at in the loading screen is a Bloodborne symbol. Now they've actually updated it. The load times are faster, and you get some, like, item descriptions. So, it's a better thing. It was kind of weird, because it's really weird for a patch to change the loading screen.
Yeah, I don't know how they do that, but it's great that they did. I mean, if you look around on the reviews, you probably hear one of the bigger criticisms of the loading screen, and they completely got rid of that problem.
Yeah,
like,
it's optimized a lot better, so the loading times are a little bit faster, and also just having something to look at just makes it feel like it's going by a lot quicker.
Yeah.
Because I remember just staring at that Bloodborne symbol and going like, ugh.
Yeah, it really kind of punished farming with those massive load screens. Like, you didn't want to farm before.
Yeah.
It would take forever.
Yeah.
But now you can farm all you want. It won't go through too much loading.
But yeah, exactly. Also, I gotta give props to this intro because it is really cool and creepy and dark, and I love the visuals. The visuals in this are great. Also, by the way, Bloodborne, a lot of blood. So if you're squeamish for blood, then I don't know why the hell you would buy this game.
Yeah, I don't know what you were thinking buying a game Bloodborne
if you have a fear of blood. Because, like, look at that
thing. You gotta
be
a masochist.
Yeah. Oh, God. Just look at this thing. Like, oh, my. All the design, especially, like, we'll see some other designs in this game that are amazing, but the designs...
Minions, save me.
Save me. Nope. Also, this is kind of a neat thing. In a weird way, it hints at the fact that beasts are weak to fire.
Hints? That was pretty...
Yeah, pretty obvious hint. And then there's these little... weird monstrosities.
Oh, these guys are great.
Oh, they're great. They're your buddies. And you get to customize them with beautiful hats.
Top hat all the way.
No, vase hat all the way, because you just look so stupid.
Yeah.
It's like this horrible monster has a giant vase on its head. It's great.
Yep.
You found yourself a hunter.
So there, our story begins.
Alright, here we are.
Yeah, so right from the get-go, you literally have nothing.
Yeah, your bare hands, and you got a really weak armor set.
So let's just do basic controls. So,
I guess we can kind of cover that, but there's something you really got to figure out. With this dodging, you got to remember there's 3 ways to dodge. You can roll, you can backstep, which allows you to do a charge attack without actually sprinting.
Yeah.
And there's more than one charge attack. Depending on which attack button you use.
Yeah, exactly.
You got light attacks, heavy attacks, fully charged attacks.
R2 is your heavy attacks. R1 would be your regular attacks. And you can switch stances, so that's always good. But basically, yeah. And running is circle. There's other mechanics where basically...
I just wanted to quickly mention, there's the third one I didn't mention for dodging. When you're locked on, you can dash.
Yes.
Which is faster than normal rolling.
As you will see very soon, as you are going to take on, your first enemy.
Yeah, I'm gonna try and kill this guy.
Yeah, attempt.
I've done it before. I can do this.
So you're literally
I can blame the controller if I fuck this up.
Oh yeah.
There we are. Oh wow. The volume is like louder than I'm used to.
It's all right. It's all good.
I'm gonna like jump every time he smashes something.
That's the best part. There are actual. The one thing that's also kind of cool is that this game is actually kind of scary.
Yeah,
which I found in the Dark Souls series, there were never really many.
Backstab.
Oh, nice.
That speeds things up.
There you go. Wow, you're just being a badass. Okay. Also, to do the emotes, you have to hit the right side of the big touch screen.
Yep. You press the right side or left side.
Sorry, left side. Damn it. Because that took me a while to figure out.
There's actually another way to do it, and a lot of people have probably done this by accident. They're confused. I recently figured it out. If you hold the X button and then you press the motion command that you see, so we're gonna do the point forward. Right. It's just tilting the left side upwards and you have to hold X. So you do this. Oops. I did the bow. I guess it can be a little wonky.
It's a little bit wonky, but it's just another way that you can do it.
Yeah, let's do that. Come on.
You can do it.
Nope. Come on. There we. Nope. That's not what I wanted. But anyway, you can probably mess around with that a bit. But
I find
if you get really used to the motion controls, you don't have to.
Actually open up the menu. So
it's more natural, I guess.
So what Alex just picked up was some blood vials, and basically. Your red bar is obviously your health bar, and whenever it gets low, you tap the triangle button, you stab a blood vial into your leg, and your health goes up. The biggest difference I find between Dark Souls or the Souls series between Bloodborne is that vials are super quick. Like, just immediately, bam, like your health goes up. Whereas back in the day, healing was basically with Estus flasks, and all you could really do, you got an infinite supply of them, but they would take a long time to, proc. So you take a long time drinking your Estus.
Yeah. One thing to note, really important about healing items, it's different. Well, I just avoid getting torched here. What was I gonna say? You gotta... When you're leveling up your health, one thing to note, you're not just getting max health. Your blood vials actually heal you for more because it's percentage based.
Right, exactly.
So, yeah, upgrading your health in the beginning is a really big deal. You really want to do that.
I feel like you should, like, the 3 stats that I've kind of leveled up so far are usually a lot of vitality, a lot of endurance, and then I kind of go, do I like skill weapons or strength weapons? And then you kind of just, you put the rest into that, I find. And I actually, the thing that I like about this game is that the skills are a little bit easier to understand than I found in...
I get tired of this guy.
Yeah, it's just like, you might as well just, activate the thing and...
I got a backstab.
Ah, there you go. So that's another mechanic. So backstabbing is a little bit different in this game. In order to backstab someone, you have to go around through the back, clearly, and you have to actually hold the charge button until you get a little like blink on your character, and like that.
Just hold the charge down all the way.
All the way. Yeah.
Let the attack come out.
And if you do that on the back successfully, you'll hear a sound like the kadunk, and that will give you a small open like opportunity to, if you just do a regular attack on the back, you'll get a really good damaging hit. So it's a lot harder to backstab in this game. It's not just run around, just circle your opponent and then just hit R1. So
here we're gonna run back to the Hunter's Dream.
Yeah, we're just gonna.
Yeah. Big thing to note is these are checkpoints. You want to light these the second you see them.
Yeah.
Don't forget that.
Don't forget, because I've had a lot of situations where I've said, oh, it's activated, right? Wrong.
Oh, we gotta get out of here.
Gotta get out of here. Oh.
He's coming for us.
Ah, just in the just escape. Just in the nick of time.
They can't hit you while you're getting out.
They can hit you when you use certain items, though. So bear in mind, if you're gonna use other items in this game, you have to be careful. But anyway, we're awaking in a wondrous, beautiful place. And this is basically your base of operations for the entire game. This is where you level up. This is where you buy gear. You can talk to some NPCs from time to time. Stuff like that. Beautiful shot of the moon. Also, this game, just looks gorgeous. Like, just, every time I see it. So there's your doll. There's your friend.
So this doll here is going to be pretty useful later on. But we're going to have to progress a little further.
Yeah.
If we want to see that. So this is where you choose your first weapon, your melee weapon. This is an important choice. Now, if you're going for a skill build, you absolutely must get this weapon. It's the only one that scales with skill.
As if you look on the...
You can get these, but they won't... If you upgrade your skill, they're not going to do any better. This is the one you want for skill. These two both scale with strength, but mainly these are just starting weapons. You can get more later on. I like the Hunter's Axe.
Yes.
So I'm going to go for that.
Yeah, Hunter's Axe is actually pretty solid.
It's the heaviest of the three. What's this?
And this is your
guns.
firearm.
Alright. So most people choose the Hunter's pistol, and I'll explain why here. There's two reasons. First of all, the pistol has greater range, so you don't have to worry about the enemy being out of range. And another reason is the main use for guns in this game is for parrying. So if you shoot somebody and they're in the middle of an attack, you'll stun them, and you can get a free massive damage visceral attack. And the pistol has a faster reaction, like it's going to shoot faster from when you pull the trigger, when you push the button. Blunderbuss takes longer, so you can't really rely on your reflexes.
It's got a little more spread though, which is
that's the trade-off. The Blunderbuss, you're
good.
Not going to miss in close range. It's reliable in close range, but it's still slower, and so that's why people go for the pistol mostly. But there is a trade-off. You're not making a mistake if you go for the other one.
Yeah. And this is a notebook. So let's just very quickly show off the notebook, how to use it. Let's show off the quick menu thing while we're at it. So obviously to get into your menu, you press the
You're using the notebook?
button.
No? Okay.
Yeah, what I'm talking about is not as a
items.
quick item. I mean as the other thing.
You mean the other
Okay, so when you hit the left side
side.
Damn it. The right side of the touchscreen,
you're not actually pushing the button.
Well, yeah, you get this specific quick menu, and this is actually a good feature because this allows you to just access stuff that you don't need to always access on the fly. Like the beckoning bells and stuff like that.
I like to put my monocle in the first slot here.
Yeah.
Just in case I need to zoom in on something.
Yeah.
And then the rest of them, I'll put things like weapon buffs, or the bold hunter's mark, which you'll get later. And maybe a notebook. A notebook's a good thing to put.
Yeah,
I'll put it in the last slot because it's not really an emergency item.
But how to use the notebook? Just really quickly, you just you go to your menu. Yeah. Put out the Molotov.
The Molotov. Anything in this bar, you scroll through it with down on the D-pad. Right now I only have one, so I'll put another thing there. You don't want to put the hunter's mark in this normally. This is just demonstration.
Yeah.
This item will literally just kill you. This is if you need to respawn somewhere. You're stuck.
Yeah. And
you don't care about the blood echoes you have on you.
And blood echoes are basically your experience points. You use blood echoes to level up in this game and also to buy things.
You see them on the top right corner of the screen. Right now I have 703.
Yeah.
So anyway, I'm gonna get rid of those. Molotovs are really useful in the early game. If you're having trouble with those wolves, just chuck the Molotovs. They're really weak to fire. So I'm gonna equip my weapons now. Hunter's Axe. And pistol.
There you go. Not too shabby.
I guess we'll talk to German here.
Good old German.
You must be the new hunter. Welcome to the hunter's dream. This will be your home for now. I am German, friend to you hunters.
He's a friend. He's a good friend.
To be in a fine haze about now, but don't think too hard about all of this. Just go out and kill a few beasts.
Why not?
It's for your own good. You know, it's just what hunters do. You'll get used to it.
So there's also another thing to talk about the storytelling in this game. It is very similar to the Souls, where you're going to get a lot of dialogue trees from people, the NPCs you meet around the world. There are actually, I find, a little more cutscenes in the game, which is kind of cool. but it's very similar, like just storytelling wise, I find. But anyway, this is the workshop.
This is really vital to your playthrough as well.
Mm-hmm.
You know, when you see bloodstone shards at the top right corner here,
Mm-hmm.
they're really important. They allow you to upgrade your weapon, and this is going to be your main way of increasing your damage in the early game, because you want to be, if you're starting out first time, you want to be pumping your level ups into your health.
Yes.
And you only want to have as much strength or skill as you need to be able to use the weapon in the first place. Like, it's just.
But let's go fight off some Yarnamans. Let's go do it.
Yarnamites. Okay.
Alright.
To. Oh wait, we missed something.
Oh
This
yeah,
is
this
the
is
shop.
this is the shop.
This is where you buy consumables. If you have a lot of echoes and maybe you don't have enough for another level up, but you want to spend the rest of it, there's a good place to go. You can always buy more health and bullets.
Yep, if you always run out. But I find that in the beginning of the game, you're going to be able to farm blood vials and quicksilver bullets relatively easy because the enemies drop them very
Well, that's only if you don't have trouble killing them.
Yeah, exactly. But if you are having trouble, you can always buy. So there is always that.
Yeah.
And there are an infinite supply of blood
So we're just going to go back to the lantern that we just lit.
Mm-hmm.
And we're going to carry on from there.
Exactly.
Big thing you want to do in this game is you want to look for shortcuts. It's a huge way to improve the experience, especially when you're having trouble with the boss. You don't want to have to run through the whole level.
Mm-hmm.
Shortcuts will just cut the time in half that you're running to the boss.
This game is definitely, it's all about, it definitely rewards the player for searching around the level and looking every nook and cranny, because there might be areas that seem like there's nothing there, but there actually is something really important there. So always keep an eye out for stuff. Always keep a lookout for any items that are hidden, because you can definitely find some really good stuff.
Oh, pebbles are fun. Even says in the description. Let's look at that. Where is it?
You hit
nope.
square.
Square. Done.
Yeah. And you can get like some more information.
Quite thrilling.
Yes. They are quite thrilling.
Hey you. Come here.
Throw a rock. Beautiful. So some basic, R1 swings and stuff like that.
Just saw me do there is dash backwards and press R1. Did a running attack back at him.
Yeah. The combat system in this game is actually pretty deep. So.
Hunter's Axe, as you can see, does a lot of damage.
Yes.
It's one of the main reasons to pick it up. It's slower than the others. You can't really stun lock with it if you're fighting an enemy with fast attacks. So you want to keep that in mind. And when you're dealing with a lot of guys, you tend to want to two-hand it.
And what Alex did there is that he just switched his weapon into a different mode. You tap the L1 to do that. And all the weapons have like 2 modes. You can tell what mode you're in. If you look at the top left corner, right under your bullets, there's a circle. And to tell the different modes, there's a mode that has no yellow dot in the circle. And then when Alex switches into the other mode, which would be awesome if you did it right now.
Okay.
It turns yellow. So you can sort of tell what mode you're in. So Alex is going to be brave, and he's going to go try and take out this guy. This guy's pretty tough.
I'll take that trade.
Yep. And see, that was the parry system in general. Alex had to time his shot, and wow.
Easy peasy.
Easy peasy. And
if you are beginning out, by the way, don't expect this guy to be easy. I got a lucky parry there. We actually traded.
Yeah.
But he killed me probably like 10-15 times the first time I tried to fight him.
Also, when you buy this game, prepare to die, because you are probably going to die a lot.
This lever here, if you're starting out, pull this lever before you try and fight him. That was another thing.
Because as you can see,
kind of careless of me.
You've just created a shortcut. Because if you show, let's show the players.
You probably recognize this place now.
Yeah.
This is the first torch guy we ran into. This cheeky little asshole. He has more health than the ones way over there.
Yeah.
And he's the first one you see.
It's all a trick.
I believe if you die before you make it to the lamp, you actually make it to the dream that way.
Yes. If you die, most people try to kill the wolf and they get freaking wrecked.
And then they get a second try with an actual weapon.
So don't worry if you die, because you'll get your weapon and you'll have a much better chance
You got nothing to lose in the start, so don't be afraid to take risks and just learn the game.
Also, really quickly, if Alex turns around,
yeah. Oh right.
Those red lanterns they're basically a hint that there's people that you can talk to, so we can knock on the door.
Yeah, we can see who's inside. Maybe have a conversation.
Yeah.
You that outsider?
Yes.
Well, sorry, but I don't want anything to do with you. Trot along, will ya?
This is why I ignored him. He's kind of a dickhead.
I kind of like this though, is that like
they really hate foreigners, and we are a foreigner.
Pretty much, we're pretty much from a distant land.
Let's try this door.
Maybe this one will be nicer. Oh. But I look so cool.
Oh shit!
So this is another thing you have to learn about this game. Be wary of your surroundings, because you are never safe. Most of the time.
I thought I was gonna do a sweep there.
That is pretty hilarious. But that's a lesson learned. Be wary of your surroundings.
And one thing that a lot of people forget when they're learning to use a two-handed weapon is that because you don't have your gun out anymore, L2 is an attack too now. So this is my L2 combo. Start with that. This is slower, heavier sweeping attacks. It's very useful. It combos into more than 2 hits, but I don't have a lot of stamina, so
yeah,
it's a good reason to get your endurance up if you want to see the whole combo. It's generally like a 4-hit combo. That's what you'll see.
Exactly. So we got our Bloodstone Shard. There we go. Want that add to the collection.
Oh, both missed. A little awkward.
So we'll just keep moving on, and
so the reason why I'm taking the high ground here, you can see there's quite the swarm up there.
People.
You don't want to take on all of them at once. Well, maybe you do, but you know, you should expect to die if you do that.
Yeah. Also, we should make it clear that you can actually lock on in this game, and
yeah, you can lock on.
Yeah, which is basically you tap the R3 button to lock on, and you'll see a little see that white dot on the enemy. And
this is what the rolling looks like when you're locked on.
Yeah, when you lock on, you do dashes. When you're not unlocked on, you roll. So just bear that in mind when you're trying to dodge.
There's a jump attack for you.
But definitely in this game, it definitely rewards the player for fighting people. You don't want to fight everyone at once. You want to kind of draw people out, because you can get swarmed in this game very easily.
Hey, you.
An example. Also, there is a mechanic in this game that's really interesting. Alex has been hit that much because he's a badass. But when you do get hit, you do get a small opportunity to gain your health back if you get hit. So Alex just got hit a bit. You see the little bar. If you attack someone...
I'm gonna have to get hit again. Oh, there we go.
There we go.
Ah, man. Now I can't hit for shit, of course.
The one moment.
It's not... I have been showing that off for a while now,
that's fine.
But I hit them right away, so it's hard to see. Here,
there we go.
There you go.
And as you can see, hits him back, he gets his health back. So there's an example. So it really rewards...
Like it never happened.
Like it never happened. So it rewards the player for being a little bit more aggressive. However, you also have to kind of decide whether or not you should jump in to try and get your health back, because there's going to be situations where it's like, oh, I got hit, I'm going to get my health back, and you just end up screwing yourself over. So just bear that in mind, that you should always assess the risk before you do it.
That's a very bad dog right there.
A very bad dog. It's not a
Probably the most dangerous enemy in this area, so you want to watch out for him.
It's no old yeller.
One thing note about dogs, they're really weak to just bullets. You shoot them, they won't just flinch, they'll completely fall over. So, gives you a nice easy opening to go finish them off. Or you can just shoot them again, because they take a lot of bullet damage.
Exactly. Oh, there's another guy.
Yeah, they want to keep this gunner alive.
So, but definitely you also want to bear in mind that...
let's show off the visceral attack.
Yeah, there you go. See, what he did was that he timed his bullet shot right as he was about to hit. And because he timed it properly, he gave him the ability to do the visceral attack.
It does actually take proper timing to get a parry off. Like you'll see, I'm just gonna shoot this guy on a whim, and I killed him, but I didn't parry him.
Yeah.
He was not flinching.
That's one of the other reasons that the pistol is good, is that you do actually do a decent amount of damage with it. Rather than the shotgun, because the shotgun's more of a spread crowd control weapon, whereas the pistol's a little more damaging. So it's sort of like when you do choose, you do pick your preference.
I think they do about the same damage, to be honest. It's more about range and speed over just widespread. And the widespread, it is useful because sometimes you'll actually miss, even point blank with a pistol. So there's a bit of a risk to it.
So Alex is gonna go fight Gronk over here with a brick.
Now this is, you pretty much want to parry this guy. He's one of the easiest enemies. Oh, okay, I say that and then I mess up my first try.
There we go. So you also have to be careful because sometimes if you don't time properly.
Whoa. Yeah, he's tough.
Yeah.
I thought he was dead in that hit. He wasn't.
He is definitely pretty damn tough to fight.
Oh yeah, and if you're going by this area, don't ignore him. He will come ambush you if you don't kill him.
This is true.
So you just want to be careful and make sure you kill him. There's some more loot over here. You gotta watch out for these guys.
The Raven.
There's two ways to deal with these guys. You can use your ranged extended form, and they really have short range, so they won't be able to hit you. Or you can just circle around them if they don't have some more friends behind them. They tend to come in packs.
And there's a good example of like search every nook and cranny in this game for sure.
Yeah, you tend to get good rewards if you just run around searching for things, but you don't really have to break everything. But this area has all kinds of secrets. You see here, there we are, shortcut. Yeah. Also these people. Let's talk to them.
Let's talk to them. Let's see how they do.
I don't reckon you're from round here. Well, stuck outside on a night of the hunt.
But anyway, but yeah, so
going back, I forgot something. I just remembered.
Oh yeah?
Bloodstone shard, first upgrade material. Yeah, just pick those up whenever you can.
All right.
Let's go down the main route though. We don't want to get lost.
Yeah, because this game is definitely for sure. There's all these different definitely a lot of different routes, and you can get lost very quickly, especially later in the game. I do find that the beginning of the game is relatively there's relatively a straight path that's kind of clear, for the most part. I'm not saying that the game is at any way really linear, not at all. I'm just saying that in the beginning it kind of eases the player into the fact that yet later on it will be really.
This is why the dogs are really pesky. I almost died there.
Yeah, you gotta watch yourself.
Getting a little bit. Oh,
there you go. There's the other one.
I thought I could lock on there. Instead, I just turned the camera around. Ah, he's really.
There you go. Nailed it.
I thought that second hit would. Well, I guess no looting that guy. That happens sometimes. Hello.
Well, why not? But yeah, definitely a lot of different routes you can get, and lots of different enemy types. Like, bear in mind, you can kind of see like there's enemies that are bigger and slower. There's enemies that are really, really fast, and then there's enemies that are kind of in between. So you kind of have to assess what you think is a right time to strike.
I always think there's gonna be loot here.
Yeah, I remember. I thought the exact same thing when I got to this area. Oh, so we got 2 wolves. So, how are we gonna handle this?
Well, if we're lucky, we might be able to bait one out on his own.
Shazam!
Let's hope the other one doesn't come now. Ah, here we go.
There we go.
Okay, so if this happens to you, they're really not that hard. They're not that easy to fight 2-on-1. They can stun lock you when you're in the beginning of the game, and you want to just. Oh shit! I don't have a torch.
Well, you do, but you haven't equipped it yet.
Yeah. Let's see. You need to get out of here, you.
But
they can't follow you in here, so if you're running from the wolves, this is a safe place to go. Well, relatively safe.
Relatively safe, yeah.
Okay, we got my torch out now.
We got a torch. Also, other thing that this game does a lot better than Dark Souls is it actually utilizes the lighting system a lot better. I found.
There are actually places where you want to have a torch out, and it's not useless. Oh, there was one place.
There was one place in Dark Souls. I mean, Dark Souls 1 especially, where having a torch was very useful. But
you didn't have a torch, though.
Well, you had a lantern, I mean.
Yeah,
the skull lantern, I'm talking for Dark Souls.
Oh, yeah,
Dark Souls 1.
They didn't give that to you until after you... Oh, boy. I need to...
this is actually
focus.
the better place to fight this guy is here. Because
this is how you cheese them.
Oh, but yeah, trust me. If you're someone like me, you will have no problem cheesing enemies when you have to fight really, really hard enemies later on in the game.
You coming, bud? Come here.
Oh, here's his buddy. Oh god, it's gonna get bad.
See, this is another good thing about the axe. It has the longest range of all 3 of the weapons. Other weapons, you might accidentally trade with them.
Yeah.
It's unlikely with this one. But you can see him landing uncharged power attacks on them, and they're still taking a lot of hits to kill. So, these guys are... These are pretty tough. Oh.
No laughing matter, for sure.
Oh,
it almost looked like he was picking up the other one's body. It's amazing. But yeah, definitely bear in mind when you're using these power attacks, though, it eats up your stamina bar. So you always want to keep an eye on your stamina bar, because if you attack too much and you don't have enough to dodge, you can really get into a bad situation really quickly.
I hear you just want to use a vertical power attack. Finish him off. Two-handed mode has a big sweeping move. This is the power attack. I didn't want to use that on them, so in the end I was just... Yeah, okay.
Yeah.
Let's get on with the boss.
But yeah, so, but yeah, if we keep fighting up ahead, we should see something very special. After we deal with these guys.
Again, this guy, you don't wanna scrap with him in melee, because he may look slow and stupid, but when he gets in close, he speeds up his attacks, and he'll get a big combo on you if you let him. Even if you don't let him, like that.
Oh jeez.
That was close. Anyway, I'm being dumb. Let's just parry him again. Where are you?
Good old-fashioned parry. He's actually a pretty good enemy to practice parrying on, because his moves are kind of predictable.
Yeah, he's got a lot of slow attacks, but if you, like I said, if you get in too close and you stay there, he's gonna start swinging faster.
But yeah, definitely this game, it does take a lot of practice to get good.
Oop.
Like, it's pretty rough when you're first getting started, especially for players who haven't played any of the Souls games before. So, but yeah, so if we walk ahead, everything's great, everything's nice, good happy times. What could possibly go wrong? Oh boy.
Hello.
So, here's your first boss, have fun.
Alright, so first tip fighting this guy, shoot him in the head a couple times. And you'll see in a second why that pays off. Visceral attack. Don't have to time it, just hit him in the head twice. One thing to note is that's not going to work again for a while. You got to wait for him to heal his limbs. And then you can do it again. Ow. Ow, my ears. This guy. The music makes up for it, but this guy hurts my ears.
Yes. You know what he sounds like? He reminds me so much of the sound that the ring wraiths make from Lord of the Rings. It's very similar. But he's a badass. Oh.
I ran out of stamina. Okay. Alright, let's do that. We should be able to headshot him again, because he healed up. So let's do that in a second. We just need to get some space. So we're backed into a corner. That's never good. That was probably a miss.
Yeah, I think that was a miss.
It looks like his face is still bloody. It might not work.
Yeah, I think it is.
Oh,
wait, no, there we go.
We're good. Let's get him.
So definitely finding the opportunity to do visceral attacks on the bosses.
Oh, I broke his arm.
Definitely a good thing.
One thing is really good to do is break his legs here. I think it gives you another visceral attack. It's tricky to do. You can definitely get a good stun off if you break his arms.
Get mad. But yeah, like it's definitely a tough initiation.
Ah, God, that attack is.
For sure. Also, definitely, when you're playing this game, concentration is very, very important.
Sorry, I'm getting a little late on the commentary.
Well, no, I don't blame you, man.
He's pretty loud.
He's pretty loud.
I can hardly hear you over this.
It's fine. I'll just talk, but yeah, like this boss is.
This guy, he's not completely helpless when you stand behind him, as you can see.
Yeah.
You gotta be right behind him, like perfectly on his ass. And even then, he can still, if you're not careful, he can still hit you.
Also, it may be in your best interest, you can actually buy armor at the store. You may want to try this without this armor set, because Alex is using one of the weaker sets that you just get from the very beginning. But it's still definitely possible, for sure.
There's actually, I can show you exactly where the armor is in the level. It's better than buying it if you can get there.
But yeah, we'll see. He's definitely doing a good job. Give him props.
Ow.
Just hold the blood on your face.
Ow.
Yeah. You might be able to do another visceral attack by now. I guess you can try for it.
Oh, time for another headshot. Or you could heal more. Okay.
Oh, there we go. A good chunk. Good solid chunk.
Ah. That's another trick you can do with the Hunter's Axe on this fight. You don't actually have to shoot him. You can hit him with vertical swings in the head sometimes. But that's pretty dangerous. I haven't really mastered that technique yet. Ah.
Oh, so close. And done. And bam, just like that, prey slaughter. And the cool thing about this game, so you picked up a hunter's badge, and some of the bosses in this game, they actually they give you items that allow you to buy stuff at the shop. And most of the bosses in this game, when you defeat them, you get a checkpoint. So it's definitely a very interesting and cool feature that's a little bit different from the Dark Souls series. But anyway, that's pretty much a quick look of Bloodborne. That's pretty much up to the first boss. So if you enjoyed it, don't forget to like, subscribe, and comment. And if you leave a comment in the section, we'll gladly appreciate it. And as always, this was Tanner Liberty and
Alex.
And we'll see you guys later.